I've had to work every day this week. I got home yesterday. My wife wanted to go to Mansfield, so I got to take as you can see, a trip to Harbor Freight. Had to get my Chinese tool fixed. Use up some coupons. They send me oodles of coupons, and I usually go over and I get the free tape measure. Either the free tape measure or the free scissors, or sometimes it's one of these little little flashlights. This was part of a 2-pack with the coupon, $1.99. So this and the tape measure. I try to get enough of these where I'll leave a tape measure in this part of the shop, and I'll leave another one over in another part, because it seems like over the years I just never can find them when I want them. So I've just been getting the free ones and laying them around everywhere. And these I needed some for the truck, because I use that to check up underneath, make sure everything's connected. And I was down to my last one, so I needed to get a couple more. So I put those out in the truck already. And I can always use an extra cordless drill, so I had a coupon. Naturally, they send them to you like crazy, so I'll use them. So smells a bit like when you use it, it's got a little electrical smell to it. Smells a lot like if you ever played with model trains and you got the transformer. It has that little electrical smell to it. Like that. It's just a cheap thing that, if somebody runs off with, I'm not going to worry about. Came with a flashlight. I like the little cheap ones better. Also got an air grinder. I almost can't have too many of those. They're cheap. I mean, I've got some good ones, some really good ones. But what I do with these is I go over and get them. This was on sale for like $9.99, and what I'll do is I'll put a bit in there and I'll just leave it in there. And then you get 2 or 3 of them with different bits. Then I just have them all in the drawer, and instead of changing the bit out, I just switch grinders. And of course, my wife needed a hammer. They had these with the coupon, $2.99. So I grabbed a couple of them because, either breaking hammers or losing hammers, or people walking off with them. But needed a heat gun, tired of using a hair dryer, so I went ahead and used a coupon for that. There's other stuff I bought. I bought about $200 worth of stuff, paid $97 with the coupons. Saw a couple spray guns, and since I set up my last gravity feed gun, had to pitch it, I grabbed another one. It was only like $15. But like I said, if I jam it up with paint, it's cheap enough that I just pitch it, get another one. But at the checkout lane, the lady says, for an extra $2.99, you can get a year replacement. Some replacement program. I go, what's that cover? Just parts and workmanship? She goes, no, if anything happens to it. And I said, if I jam it up with paint and can't use it anymore? She says, then bring it over and get a new one. And I'm like, really? Really? So I signed up for that. I figured I'd try it on these 2 guns anyway, because I go through some cheap guns sometimes, especially with this paint. But this tip should be big enough to spray gel coat, so that when I do some multicolored painting on the model boat here, I can just load up the whatever stripe color I want, shoot it, clean it out, do the next one. But she says, you know, I'm going to hold them to it. If I, you know, set that up with paint and can't use it, I'm going to bring it back. Now this one, I saw it in a box and thought, wow, that's a nice spray gun for, well, with the coupon, it come up to like $13.99. And again, she says for $2.99. I said, well, definitely. And I got it home and I looked at it, and this is a plastic paint gun. This is ABS plastic. I mean, you know, I've seen them cheapen up spray guns, you know, where you get the clone gun that looks just like the nice one, but it's plastic. I'm like, will that even hold up to acetone? I might melt the gun. So I'm glad I bought the replacement thing, but I'm going to have to definitely test this one out. And you know, I'll use it for my polyester primer and stuff. One of the things I don't like is you got that. I'll have to clean that off because they got oil on there, on the threads and stuff. But it's plastic. I could easily cross-thread that. Not, you know, not that I want to, but oh, I might right there. Anyway, it's plastic. ABS plastic. I mean, I don't know. It's either going to make it or it isn't. If it doesn't, they're going to give me a new one. And then when that one dies, I'll take it over and I'll get another one. Until they get so sick of me coming over with used up spray guns that they either give me my money back or give me a nice gun. But yeah, I'll have to video using this because I don't know. I talked to a buddy of mine and he said, yeah, all the new ones like that are plastic. Okay. He says, well, the bucket the paint comes in is the same plastic. I go, alright, we'll see. So it's going to be a nice experiment. I mean, I like Harbor Freight, but I like getting it, you know, there's certain tools I don't buy there, and then there's other tools I do. I have real nice spray guns, and I have real cheap spray guns. It depends on what I'm doing. I mean, it you know, it doesn't have, it says not to put do not exceed 70 psi. I had a gun one day that I did exceed that pressure, and this whole bottom just went popped out like a, I mean, you couldn't, it just rolled all over the place because it popped out into a ball. Wow, don't let this around my kids. The brass components of this product contain lead. Well, it's from China. Doesn't everything from China contain lead? Anyway, that's my Harbor Freight excursion. I mean, I did buy other stuff, but I don't have them. I mean, I got, you know, safety glasses for $1, so, you know, I usually grab a few pairs of them each time I go, and I got gloves I get, and that kind of thing, just because they're on sale. But anyway, it's been a busy weekend working, so so I haven't had a lot of time to get into anything. I'm going to try to get that painted, because I'm going to have to get to bed so I can go to work in the morning. Like I said, at 2 a.m. comes early. Anyway, thanks for watching.